There we go. Yep, filming. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Clutching Gaming video, and today I wanted to talk about something that I saw on TikTok and I thought it was really bad. So, if you live in the UK, you know that our primary weapon of inflicting harm upon people is a knife. We don't have access to the guns like the Americans do, so if we want to hurt people, if the really murderous fucking idiots want to hurt people, they will use a knife. So people stab each other. Yeah, I know, Louis. I know. It's awful. People are monstrous. I think it's safe. I think my dogs are sharp. Anyways, yeah, so I've seen on YouTube, TikTok, that there was a story in the UK about another 15-year-old. It's normally around that age range, 13 to 15 years old. Another 15-year-old has been stabbed on his way to lesson. Presumably in school, if he's that age and going to lesson, he's in secondary school in the UK. That's ridiculous. People, I think it's getting higher. I don't know. I think I saw that somewhere. It's getting hot. Like there's more stabbings all the time. Obviously, if you're in the East Midlands. If you're in the East Midlands of the UK, then it's not that common down here. We still get a few, but nowhere near as much as London. London is bad. London is normally the capital, the murder capital of the UK. That is terrible. That is bad. I don't know why people like to kill each other. It's awful. I mean, I used to tell myself that it's gotten really bad, but then I've been watching movies and stuff. And, I've seen in some old movies that it was very common for people to use knives back in the day as well in school. Obviously, nowhere near as the amount of people do it now, back then, obviously, carrying knives, I think was legal. No, it's not. Obviously, it's not. You can't carry anything that could be used as a weapon without good reason. It has to be concealed. If you are, obviously, if you buy a knife set from the store, then it has to be kept in the packaging. If you keep out the packaging and you have it exposed, you could get in a lot of trouble. That's just how strict it is. Now, it's actually one of the very few UK laws I agree with, because people shouldn't be walking around with weapons. Obviously, I know why a lot of people do, because they want to protect themselves, but normally, if you go out and use a weapon, it's statistically, I don't know if this is true, but I heard it's statistically more likely to be used against you. Because if you're bringing a knife out in the first place, you probably don't know how to use it. And, well, obviously, you think in your head it's pretty fucking simple to use a knife, but obviously people freeze. People don't actually... A lot of people... I know it's hard to think, but a lot of people don't actually want to kill people. A lot of people are just trying to protect themselves. But a lot of psychopaths in this country... And obviously everywhere else, I mean, it's not just this country, but a lot of people want to fucking end your life because of a simple dispute. This country is going down, this whole world is going downhill. I was once sent this awful video of this woman, and I don't know how this video was allowed on Instagram, but it was a video of a woman being murdered, right? And the person that sent this video to the group chat, I got mad, because I said, why the fuck would you send that here? That is disgusting. And he goes, oh, what do you mean it's disgusting? I said, well, we just watched this girl get murdered, presumably this innocent girl. And he goes, oh no, she wasn't innocent, she was a cheater. She cheated on her boyfriend. And I went, I'm sorry, what? I know you shouldn't cheat on your partner. You shouldn't do that. It's a nasty thing to do. But does it warrant death? Should you die because you've cheated on someone? I don't think that's an even exchange. I don't think, especially because most people move on from, most people don't get caught up in a heartache like that. So I'm thinking, well, how's that even? That's not even an eye for an eye, really, is it? That's just. That's not even the same thing. So I remember saying to him, I was like, what? How does that even that doesn't even compute. A cheating doesn't deserve death. I've never cheated on anyone, But you know, so like before people try, oh, you're obviously compensating for something. No, I've never cheated on anyone. But I also know that cheaters don't deserve death. It's just that fucking simple. I've been cheated on. I don't think they deserve death. So I don't know why that is like immediate brain, like an immediate thing to go towards in your mind. Like we're drawing a very thin line. I mean, well, people have their own ideas of what deserves death. People say, oh, if you're like a pedophile or a rapist, you deserve death. And those things I can agree with. You know, I don't necessarily believe in the death penalty. I don't agree with the death penalty, but I think that if there was anybody to deserve it, it would be people like that. First-degree murderers, rapists and pedophiles. It's that simple. Those three people deserve death. Like, if there had to be people eligible for the death penalty. So it makes me think, it's like, well, now it seems that we're coming to a society where if we have a disagreement with anything, with anybody on anything, it's just, you know, it's they're eligible to lose their life. Why? You can have like a civil dispute and not want to kill each other. It's a stupid brain dead thing to think that, you know, just because someone disagrees with you on something that they just deserve to die. I disagree with my friends on things. I don't immediately go, oh, fuck that guy deserves death. Like, that's a fucking awful like, that's an awful thing to think about. Yet it's happening to so many people. It's happening to so many people that it's becoming the new norm. Like, a lot of people that grow up in this country now like, obviously I keep saying this country, but just anywhere, a lot of people that are growing up are thinking that it's okay that you know, people just deserve death for nothing. And I think that's just a really warped way to think. But, you know, people are fucking psychotic. If you've just come across this video and you think people deserve to die for like little things, you're a psychopath. Sorry to tell you, buddy. But yeah, obviously, please, I hope people watching this video are sane and realise that just because people disagree with you doesn't mean they deserve to die. But yeah, this is a heartbreaking story about the 15-year-old that died. I've also seen a couple others about like children dying in the past month. It's just really horrific stuff. But yeah, so, just something I wanted to talk about.